Welcome to GOA365 English News Bulletin. I am Prajwal Desai and these are the headlines. Archbishop Philip Neri Ferrao wished all Goans a Merry Christmas, stresses on tolerance. Kolwa police cracks yet another drug case in the coastal belt. Arrests Mahesh Dubey with drugs worth 80,000. Advocate Iris says under threat from Panji MLA, files complaint with DGP. Now the news in detail. Wishing you all a happy Christmas. Christmas marks the birthday of Lord Jesus. Decorations are up all across the street to celebrate Christmas. Archbishop Philip Neri Ferrao gives a special message for Christmas, preaching tolerance.
Our birth on this earth marks the beginning of our individual life journeys, during which we meet other fellow travelers who, like us, will end their individual earthly journeys someday. Christians believe that at that first Christmas, the Creator God chose to walk with us and take part in our joys, sorrows, aspirations, and anxieties. This divine intervention in human life imposes on us the duty to recognize in others the image of God and to work for the betterment of our fellow beings, especially the less privileged. May this Christmas find us more involved in doing precisely that. That is, in creating a society where people of all hues and colors can join hands to make this world a place where justice, peace, and understanding will conquer hatred and intolerance among human beings. I wish everyone a joyful Christmas and a new year full of divine blessings.
Priest of Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception, Panaji Church, Father Walter Disa, had a special message. Listen.
Stano आमचे पणजेचे इगर्जेंत सगलो कार्यावळ एका नाताळांच्या दिसा अशी जातली 24th मोदयानीर आमी नाताळांचे मीस भेटयतले त्या पयलीं निमाणी आनी लागशिल्ली परब तयारी आमी करतले आनी घडून हाडला एक धाकटुलो प्रेयर सर्वीस मागण्यांची रीत ही मागण्यांची रितींत आमी घातल्या नाताळांची गितां कॅरल्स म्हणटकूच ती आमी गायतले आमचो संगीत मंडळ आसा ते करतले आनी आमकां हे भाशेन तयार करतले जुस्तूच मोदयांनीचेर ही मिसाची भेट समारंभ नातालां आनी सकाळीं 25th आमी कितें करतले तशींच मिसां घडून हाडलेली आसा 7:30 वरांचेर कोंकणी भाशेन मागीर 9 वरांचेर इंग्लीश भाशेन 10:30 वरांचेर कोंकणी भाशेन आनी 12 वरांचेर निमाणे मीस जातले आनी तेंय बी कोंकणी भाशेन जातले आनी मोदयानीर मीस जाल्या उपरांत आमी कांय ना कितें सदांचे भाशेन केक आनी कॉफी वांटतले पूण अनेक फावट तुमकां सांगूंक सोदता सगळे आमी SOP सांबाळून हें करतले कोणाकूच आमी दुखोवंक सोदिना आनी वायट जावपाची संदी आमी दिवंक सोदिना सो हांव अनेक फावट सगळ्यांक तुमकां म्हणटा ए जॉयफूल एंड मेरी क्रिसमस टू ईच एंड एवरी वन ऑफ माय पेरिशनर्स ऑफ माय पेंजिम brothers and sisters.
Bureau Report, Goa 365.
Advocate Iris Rodriguez says that he is under threat from Panji MLA Babush Montserrat. And the reason, according to Iris, is that Babush is enraged because of the recent High Court order directing that the proceedings in 2008 Panji police station attack case be commenced and expedited.
Iris submitted a complaint today to Goa DGP that he had reasons that the Panjim MLA is planning an attack on his life. Iris in his complaint said that over the last 2 months he pursued with the Supreme Court and High Court that the case was in cold storage for over 7 years with the stay of that criminal trial. And now the High Court directed that it should commence and be expedited.
I have today met the Director General of Police and filed with him an official complaint that after the order on 22nd December by the Honorable Bombay High Court that I have apprehensions that Panjim MLA Babush Munsarat is trying his second attack on my life. So I have filed this official complaint today with the DGP. I discussed the details of the complaint at length with him, and he has already assured me that all the needful will be done to ensure that there is no attack by Mr. Babush Munsarat. I have in my complaint stated that all that I had done over the last 2 months was to raise before the Honorable Bombay High Court and the Honorable Chief Justice before the Supreme Court that the stay granted to Babush Munsarat in the 2008 Panjim police attack case was going on for the last 7 years. The case was in cold storage. Due to the intervention of the Bombay High Court and the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, this case has been now decided, and on 22nd December, Justice Vitale in his order has directed that the trial against Babush Munsarat, Jennifer Munsarat and the other accused should commence, and that the trial should be expedited. There is no way that he can be acquitted in that case. He and Jennifer Munsarat, at least these two accused, the whole evidence is against them, and they will be for sure convicted in this infamous Panjim police station attack case.
Irish also said that he had discussed with the DGP that Babush was an elected representative and was involved in the attack, and there was strong evidence to that measure.
The whole evidence is mounting because it is Babush Munsarat who instigated the crowd to attack the police station. There cannot be a bigger crime than attacking a police station. This crime is against the state, and it is a shame that the lawmakers were lawbreakers that night. It has set a very wrong precedent in the history of Goa.
William Rodrigues for GOA365 from Panjim.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Kolva police has cracked yet another drug case in the coastal belt. On Thursday night, Kolva police arrested one Mahesh Dubey in possession of drugs worth 80,000 rupees. Few days back, one person was arrested by Kolva police in possession of ganja.
आज कोलवा पुलिसांनी जो महेश दुबे म्हणटा तेका अरेस्ट केले कडेन आसा आनी तेचे कडच्यान जे कावेलीसे हांगा ड्रग्स धरले कडेन आसा. ड्रग्स म्हळ्यार हो जो आसा हो गांजा आनी हेजी कॉस्ट जो आसा जवळ जवळ 80,000 ते लाखभर रुपयाचो जो गांजा आसा तो कोलवा पुलिसांनी धरले कडेन आसात. काल तुमी पळयले कडेन आसा की 1.5 लाखाचो गांजा जो आसा काल पयरचे राती धरलो, आनी आज हो सेकंड एक्यूज आसा हो गांजा घेवन धरलो. कोलवा पुलीस सद्याक बरे फॉर्मा आसात, तेंची जी टीम आसा ती बरी आसा, आनी ह्या टिमीनी आज सेकंड केस डिटेक्ट केले कडेन आसा. आमी सांगले कालच की ह्या जे ड्रग्स धरतात हेजे पाळा मुळां खणपा जाय म्हणून, पूण आजुनी जो मेन एक्यूज आसा हो मेळपाक खंय तरी त्रास जाता, आनी हेच्याच मागार सद्याक कोलवा पुलीस आसात. आतां पळयता तुमी सद्याक क्रिसमस आसा, क्रिसमसाची पार्टी चलपाची आसा, न्यू इयर आसा, न्यू इयराची पार्टी जातल्यो, पूण ह्या पार्ट्यांक हो जो गांजा आसा हो हितूंक सप्लाय केल्लो वता, आनी हितूंक बरे यंग भुरगे ह्या पार्टीनी चडशे उरतात आनी हे ते यूज करतात. म्हणजे खंय तरी आज कोलवा पुलीस जे आसात, जो ह्या पुलीस स्टेशनाचो जो PI आसा तुकाराम चव्हाण आनी तेंची टीम सद्याक काम करता. आनी तेणी सांगलें, आतां आमी जेन्ना PI कडेन उलयले त्या टायमार PIन सांगलें की आमी जे लिंक आसा हें तयार करपाचें आमी मार्गार आसात, आनी आमी कशें करून जो मेन एक्यूज आसा, मेन जो ह्या ड्रग्स सप्लाय करता हेका आमी धरतलेच, कित्याक आमी आनी मुखार ह्या केसीक आनी तोंड दिवपाना. ही केस आसा, ही केस जी आसा ती केस आमी अशीच दवरतले, आनीक ह्या केसींतल्यान जे कोण इनवॉल्व आसात, जे मेन कल्प्रीट आसा हेंकां धरतले. गोवा 365 खातीर कोलवा पुलीस स्टेशन वयल्या रमेश नायक रावत.
COVID cases in India have been consistently below the 10,000 mark for 4 weeks now. However, globally, countries are witnessing their fourth wave of COVID-19 infections. With Omicron now posing a serious threat, India has imposed strict travel restrictions. However, 5 travellers who have arrived in Goa from UK tested positive. Here's more on this.
While the world is witnessing its fourth COVID-19 wave, India has been reporting below 10,000 daily COVID-19 cases. The Health Ministry has informed that India is prepared to tackle the new surge since majority of the population has been vaccinated while strict COVID norms have been imposed throughout the country. However, Kerala and Mizoram have raised concerns since positivity rates in both the states are above 5%, with Kerala having positivity rate of 6.1% and Mizoram with 8.2%.
अगर भारत में देखें तो आप ये पाएंगे कि हमारे यहाँ पिछले 2 सप्ताहों से जो औसत नए केस प्रतिदिन आते हैं वो लगभग 7,000 हैं, 6,900। और अगर आप ये देखें कि 10,000 से नीचे नए केस कब से आ रहे हैं तो पिछले 4 सप्ताहों से। फॉर द लास्ट 4 weeks, India has been reporting less than 10,000 new cases every 24 hours. And if we look at the average new cases for the last 2 weeks, it is roughly 7,000. So while these numbers are low, however, as I have submitted earlier, we must keep up our guard and we must be vigilant. In India, we have seen 2 surges so far. I had just shown you the global trends. The world has seen 4 surges. 4th surge is currently being witnessed in the world. India has seen 2 surges, one in September 2020 and second in May 2021. Presently, the cases are on decline, so are the daily new deaths. If we look at the case positivity, I had shown you that globally the case positivity is more than 6%. In India, the case positivity is 5.3%. However, to get a better picture, if we look at the last 2 weeks positivity, it is less than 1%, 0.6. However, there are regional variations that we will be highlighting. So, which are the states that are reporting still a very high number of cases? They are Kerala, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Karnataka and Mizoram. Kerala is still reporting almost, if we look at last 2 weeks, 45,000 cases, Maharashtra 11,000 cases, Tamil Nadu more than 8,800, West Bengal 7,600, Karnataka 4,000 plus and Mizoram 2,500 plus. What is the cause of concern for us is the case positivity in Kerala, which is 6.1, and in Mizoram, which is 8.2.
Meanwhile, 5 passengers travelling from the UK tested positive for COVID-19 at Dabolim Airport today morning. Samples of all the 5 patients have been sent for genome sequencing. Of the 5, 4 have been shifted to TB Hospital Margao, while 1 has been isolated at PHC Kansaulim. TB Hospital Margao is also being used to isolate Omicron suspects as the isolation facility at Kansaulim Primary Health Center has been filled to capacity. Bureau Report, GOA365.
Health workers who struggled during COVID times are now fighting for justice. The COVID workers from South Goa District Hospital complained that they are being sidelined while new persons are being taken in as staff. They demanded that government should give the jobs to them looking at their work during COVID times.
Around 90 COVID workers came to Sakli to meet the Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant at Ravindra Bhavan, Sakli. Chief Minister promised to meet but didn't turn up. Later the workers met Union Minister Shripad Naik was present there for some function. Workers alleged that they are being ignored by the government despite complaining about them several times. They were given certificates for what they had done.
सगळे बेकार भुरगे कळ्ळें आनी आमी पयलींच्यान काम केलें तें अजून बरें करतले पयलीं नाका नाका आसलेले कामां केल्ली आमी आनी आतां भलत्याच लोकांक आतां तो दिवपाचे आतां प्लॅन चालू आहा तेंचो हॉस्पिटलान. नाका नाका म्हटल्यार नाका नाका आसलेलेच काम केल्लें आहा. आनी कोविडा टायम आमकां कोण फुड्यान बसून घेनासलो आनी आतां आमकां रिस्पेक्टूच ना. तो म्हणटा हांगा यो, घरा कडेन गेल्या म्हणटा हांगा यो, हांगा गेल्या भितर यो म्हणटा, भितर गेल्या भायर चल म्हणटा. भायर म्हणून आतां डायरेक्ट गेलो तो, काय उलय नासतना गेलो. कितें तरी रिस्पेक्ट दिया न्हू आमकां.
लास्ट टायम आमी सीएमा कडेन उलोवपा आयिल्ले, ताणें फक्त आमचे कडेन लेटराक बी सगळी घेतला आपूण कितें आहा तें सांगता म्हणून. आयजू ताका मेळपा आयिल्ली आमी तुज्या घरा कडेन गेल्ली, थंय घरा कडेन कितें सांगलां रवींद्र भवन मेळटा म्हणून. आतां रवींद्र भवन भितर गेली, ताका आमी हातू दाखयला, ताका सगळीं मेळ्ळा, आमी सगळीं मेळून ताका क्वेश्चन विचारपाक गेली, पूण तो आमकां बसयलो भायर मेळटा म्हणून. आतां भायर येयला विचारपाक गेलो जाल्यार तो आमकां मेळूं ना आनी रफली आन्सर दिवन गेलो तो. आतां आमी सरकारा कडेन मागता, जर आमी कोवीड स्टाफ आमी काम केलें आहा तांकां सरकारांतल्यान आमकां कितें हेल्प जाय, आमकां जॉब नोकरी जाय आमकां. आमी सरकारा कडेन मागता आनी ते आमकां हेल्थ मिनिस्टर ते आमच्या डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटलान येवन आमकां सर्टिफिकेट दिला पळय ताका कांयच वेल्यू ना. आनी ते कोविडान काम केलां पळय तांकां कांयच वेल्यू ना. पयलीं कोविडाक काम करपाक आमी जाय आशिल्लें तांकां. आतां कोवीड काबार जाता पण आमकां स्टाफ नाका तांकां. गव्हर्मेंटाक आमकां हेल्प करून कांयच फायदो ना. जर बीजेपी सरकार आमकां कांय उपयोगूच ना अशें म्हणलें. हांव सरकारा कडेन आनेक पावटी मागता की सगल्यांक आमकां हेल्प करची आनी आमचे कोवीड स्टाफ कोण कोण आहा पळय ते सगल्यांक गव्हर्मेंट जॉब दिवची.
इफ सपोज कोविड वाडले जाल्यार कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट वाडयतली म्हणून.
आनी पेपरां सुद्दां दिल्ले तेंच्यांनी कितें ईएस हॉस्पिटलाचे इश्यू जाल्ले पळय तेंचे पेपरां सुद्दां दिल्ली, ते कोविडाक काम केल्ले पळय तांकां आमी गव्हर्मेंट जॉब दितली म्हणून. आनी पेपराचेर दिल्ले तेंच्यांनी.
तुमी एप्लाय केला सगळ्यांनी गव्हर्मेंट
सगळ्यांनी एप्लाय केल्ले आसा, सगळ्यांची पेपरां तेंचे कडेन आसा ना म्हण ना. आतां आमी आयकलां ते दुसऱ्या कोणाक धरता म्हणून हॉस्पिटलान.
सगळ्यांनी ग्रॅज्युएशन केल्लें आसा, सगळे पास केल्ले आसा, पूण डस्टबीन सुद्दां न्हू जेवताली पळय पेशंट जेवताली ती बिन्स आमकां सेपरेट करून वॉश करून सेपरेट दवरपाक लायताली. आमी तेंच्यांनी काडटाली ते बरें आसा, आमकां ते धुवन ते आमकां सेपरेट करूंक लायताली. सगळी रातभर आमकां फूल हें करपाक लायताली. मातशें तरी रेस्ट घेवपाक बसलें न्ही जाल्यार ती आमकां डायरेक्ट वॉर्निंग दिताली काडून उडयतल्या म्हणून कामांतली. एक दीस सुटी सुद्दां घेवपाक दिनाशिल्ली आमकां. बाटले सुद्दां ते कोवीड हें आसतात पळय ते सगळे सेपरेट करून लावताली.
गार्बेज बॅगान बसून आमी राती नायट शिफ्टाक गार्बेज बॅगा बसून आमी बाटल्यो फोडला गार्बेज रुमान बसून. आमची घरा दारा सोडून आमी कोविडा इतली काम केला ते आमची घराची सुद्दां चिंतून ना, सगळी पेशंट आहा आनी गव्हर्मेंटाक चिंतला आमी.
महेश गोवेकर for GOA365 from Sakli.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. And now for the weather. It is very likely to remain cool and dry for the next 5 days starting from December 24th. Maximum and minimum temperatures are likely to hover around 31 degrees Celsius and 21 degrees Celsius respectively.
Minimum temperatures are expected to remain stable over the next 2 to 3 days in the state. There will be light haze and fog over isolated areas in the early morning hours for the next 5 days starting December 24th. Other than this, the IMD has not issued any weather or fisherman warning. Bureau Report, GOA365.
And with that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log into our website www.GOA365.tv. Follow us on Facebook, GOA365 TV. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, GOA365 TV. Or download our app, which is available on both Android and iOS to watch all the latest news and updates on your mobile. Take care, stay safe and keep watching GOA365.